What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you an informational video, a Hearts of Iron 4 update. Hearts of Iron 4, for those of you who might not know, is part of Paradox Interactive's collection of upcoming games. The last HOI or Hearts of Iron game is Hearts of Iron 3, which had, several expansion packs, and the game when it released, I believe it was back in 2000, I think it was around 2010, was very rough around the edges, and so through these expansion packs, the Paradox has been able to improve the gameplay experience. Now, what's exciting about this latest announcement at Paradoxcon, which happened, I guess it was about a week ago in Miami. Some of the bigger Let's Players got invited. Angry Joe was there, Quill18 was there, I think Diplex Heated was there. HOI 4 was announced, and some of the features that we know about at this point are really going to help streamline the game going forward and really bring it to a bigger audience, much like we've seen with Europa Universalis 4. EU4 is Paradox's flagship game for 2013/2014, and well, at least until Hearts of Iron 4 comes out, that is. And it's a streamlined grand strategy game that really brings a lot of players that haven't been interested in this genre before into the mix. And it's still a very deep and complex game, but it really helps appeal to a wider audience, and I love the game. If you've never seen EU4, Europa Universalis 4, click on over to my channel. I've got some Let's Plays going right now with their latest, they just released a DLC called Conquest of Paradise that's awesome. So check it out. And so today I wanted to talk a little bit about what we know about Hearts of Iron 4 from the announcement. Keep in mind, there have been no screenshots officially of the game itself released. They've got some Hearts of Iron 4 artwork that's out there. They've also, Paradox has posted a preview video that's just got kind of standard World War II clips, Winston Churchill clips. So what do we know about Hearts of Iron 4 at this point? Well, we know it's going to be running on 3.0 edition of the Clausewitz engine, which also, I don't know if EU4 is 3.0 Clausewitz, but it's good news that it's the same engine going forward, or the same type engine going forward. And from what we know, so for example, like if you've never played Hearts of Iron 3, it's a wonderful game. It's very involved. You've got lots of features up here near the top, much like you see in other Paradox games, right? This is how you run your country. Well, what's more complex about Hearts of Iron 3 is, let's see, I just started a quick game as Germany here in 1936. You actually have to, let's say you want to conduct an invasion on Poland, right? You actually have to move your units around manually like this, which many people love, right? Because it adds a lot of depth to the game, a lot of strategic decisioning to the game. You want to move your units in accordance with the type of terrain that's coming through here. You've got city terrain, obviously. Here's Warsaw, the capital. So Hearts of Iron 3 does allow you to, this is kind of your general, this big box here. All the units are little counters like this. There is an option in the game to allow you to have like a little animated character model. Here we go. And they look like this, right? At this point in time in 2014, I like the character models, etc., but it is looking a little dated at this point, so I'm really excited to see what those are going to look like in Hearts of Iron 4. But the point I was getting at before, anyway, was you can actually have the AI control your general, and you just give your general objectives, like Warsaw, for instance. And the AI will, conduct an invasion for you, and hopefully you're successful depending on, how many troops you've built, etc. So, one of the features that sounds really exciting is the addition of using battle plans, which, you know, battle plans already exist in HOI 3, but it goes a little something like this, just for example. So we can draw ourselves a battle plan. We want to invade Poland this way, and let's zoom out. We're going to have our troops going this way, here from Eastern Germany, and just run it right up to the Soviet border. You can, you know, draw things like future borders, right? So here's a future border. If we conquer Poland, it'll look something like this. You can even put little pictures of, you know, army men, future army men running through the country. So anyway, this is just for your benefit in HOI 3. What HOI 4 brings to the table is your units will actually respond to these battle plans, and you can actually, you know, this can be a mix of infantry and armor, and there's apparently a way to also attach like bombing raids to this plan, as well as sending, you know, fighter support in, etc. So so once you unpause the game, for instance, you know, your troops will automatically carry out this plan, which I think is going to be just fantastic. I love Hearts of Iron. However, it does, you know, with it being a longer strategy game, it does get really redundant and really hard sometimes to individually control your units as you go around. They have said you can keep that functionality for really the diehard players. When I play, I like to do a mix of both. I like to, you know, let's say I'm controlling this front here against Poland, but I'll let the AI just kind of like invade Netherlands, Belgium, etc. So that's really exciting. Also, the game apparently is gonna be also a lot more inviting to newer players of the genre, kind of like EU4 has done in 2013. So that's also really exciting, because I thought EU4 did it in a really good way, presentable way, and it's still a really deep game. It's still a really deep strategy game, which, you know, that's really what Paradox is known for. Let's see. So, you know, after explaining that, you know, I'm going to start a miniature, you know, series for Hearts of Iron 4 going forward. You know, this is all we really know right now. Apparently, the folks that got to go to Paradoxcon in Miami a couple, I guess it was last week, you know, the second biggest headline there was Justin Bieber actually getting arrested like 2 blocks away from Paradoxcon, being held in jail 2 blocks away from Paradoxcon, something like that, something ridiculous. But this is going to be, you know, a series that I'm going to start up, because the release date for Hearts of Iron 4, I believe, is early 2015. So we've got about a year left to go. I'm going to do a series of releases, you know, as we get closer to that date, just so I want to, you know, keep up on the features and tell you guys about those. And so please feel free to stop back by. Come back soon. I'm going to have more information about Hearts of Iron 4 going forward. And, you know, please like, subscribe, and check out my other Let's Plays on my channel if you've enjoyed this content, and if you found this content helpful or interesting. And, you know, I've got some Paradox Let's Plays, you know, Company of Heroes 2, all strategy type games, Axis and Allies, you name it. So, thanks guys, and please remember to subscribe, like, and comment if you've enjoyed my content, and we will see you soon. Thanks.